I hope so. Okay, let's hope that this one is the one that works. Because if it don't, I got no idea. Can you guys see it? Can you guys see my hand on the screen or anything that's playing? I don't know if it's working right now. I'm very sorry for this. I know this is annoying. Um, I don't know what's doing this. I think I figured it out. Um, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. Today has not been my day. That's just the truth of the matter. Today has not been my day. I apologize for that, guys. Um, yeah, no, it's just it just has. But hopefully this version works. I don't know why it didn't let me stream the last time. That was weird. Um, yeah, I genuinely don't know what's going on. I restarted both my phones. Um, and I'm actually streaming on what's it called? Actual phone, not the secondary phone that I use, like my actual main phone. So maybe that's the solution here, but I'm not sure. But let's hope that's the case. So I'm gonna move this Godzilla real quick, and hopefully it goes well. Let me know if it works, guys. Let me know. Let me know. All right, well, who we got? Let's see. We got Shred Trap. We have Canadian Syrup Goji, STP, Cyber Kaiju, Waylon, Shred Trap. I already said that. Fireblade, Patrick. Um, what's it called? Sigmasaurus, Pure Sigma Zillosaurus. What's it called? But what's good? And my guy Goji Jojo. I apologize for that. Um, what's it called? What's it called? Here we have the Monsterarts Burn Godzilla. Um, I, I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm like low key out of breath, but I want to get this stream out for you guys. I got this figure recently, and I have mixed feelings of the figure, and we're gonna check it out right now. And I'm gonna let you guys know ahead of time, right? Um, I like this figure, but I'm not happy with the figure, if that makes sense. Like, I definitely would say it's one of the better Monster Arts that I've had before, but it has an issue that I've had with several Godzilla figures from Monster Arts, and I don't know why that's the case. Like, I know there's some of you guys in the chat that collect this line more than I do, so maybe you guys have an answer for it. But for this burning Godzilla, uh yeah, I don't hate it. I'm not in love with it the way I thought I would be. Like, I thought this would be like a perfect, like, slam dunk, but it has some issues. Now, I brought two Monster Arts in the back right here to do some like comparisons and stuff like that. But let's check out the accessories. So for accessories, this is actually the second pair of hands that it comes with right here. This is why is my light so intense? I'm sorry that my light is intense. Hopefully it's better. It comes with these open, I guess, scratching hands. One issue that I have with it was there's like this gappage. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is it pushed in all the way it could be, but there's some gappage. I mean, I don't care. I just want to know why that is. It still rotates and bends and stuff like that, but for some reason my copy has gappage. That's why I have it posed like this. Same thing with this guy over here. Actually, this one's not that bad. So yeah, this one's not that bad actually. So that's like one of the accessories, and this is the default hands that it comes with right here. It's like pinching its fingers together. So that's the alternate set of hands right there. Another accessory that it comes with is this base right here. Now, I I like the base. I think it's cool that you can display the heat beam on the base with the Godzilla as well. So that's nice. And also, you can, if you don't want that, you have this, I guess you can say fire wave effect. I don't know what you would call it, but it's like a wavy effect, and it's like translucent plastic. I forgot who told me, but someone told me that this was reused from Gamera, is the turtle, I believe. I believe this is reused. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then we have this really nice heat beam effect, which actually, let's check it out now. So this is, what's it called? The second heat beam I got from SH Monsterarts because they're very stingy. It's a translucent plastic, but it's lighter, I guess I can say lighter orange here and a darker orange at the end. So like this is like the tip of it and this is the end of it. And I know it's hard to see, but there is a lot of details. And then it's hard to see, but there's like a peg hole right there. So you can plug in, obviously, the stand that comes with it. And I like it. I think all Godzilla figures should come with it. I find it ridiculous how Playmates can give you a heat beam for like every figure that requires it, but SH Monsterarts can't. Like, you know what I mean? And look, I don't want to hear anyone say that I only complain about Hasbro, because I complain about every man. Come on. This gotta be working now. Come on, man. Please, please work. All right, I think we're back now, right? Is it working? I'm very sorry, guys. Again, I'm very, very sorry. Today has not been my day. I'm very sorry, everyone. I'll try to make this quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that's very annoying. I apologize for that. But so with this heat beam effect, I actually wanted to compare it with the other heat beam that I have in my collection, and that is the blue one from the Monsterverse movies. So it's from this translucent Godzilla right here, and I wanted to compare the two because it's not the exact same. Obviously, it's different heat beams, so this one's more of that, I guess you could say fiery type of heat beam that Godzilla does in the Monsterverse. And this one on the top, the burning one, is more of a consistent flow. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I really don't. This one just looks like more fire. This one I don't know how to describe. I would say like looks like pixels, I guess, but this one is very different from this one. Actually, let's compare if they're the same. If they're the same size. I would say they are about the same size. The blue one is slightly longer from like the tip of it, but that's mainly because this figure came with a second mouth accessory, so you can insert this into the Godzilla mouth. But yeah, so that is the I guess the difference between the two versions that I have. But let's check out the figure itself. Let's check out the figure itself. Do I have a UG figure? Are you referring to the dude from Jujutsu Kaisen? Because if that's who you're talking about, I indeed do. Again, guys, I'm very sorry about the lag. What's good, Tucker? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. How you doing? Canadian Surf Goju said, just to let you know, Xavier, on my copy of Burning Godzilla, especially as a tight joint, right, like the right upper, not upper, the right arm bicep. Also, the eyes can be messy, but not too messy. For my figure, the issue that I have is the shoulders, which actually we can get into now. What else you guys saying? This Cyber Kaiju says, this Burning Godzilla is a great figure. There are some couple issues, but it's still one of the top 10 figures of 2025. I do like it. Like I said, I don't hate this figure. I'm just let down with the shoulders on mine. I just don't understand why it's so tight and limiting articulation when it obviously can move. Yeah. Waylon says, can I grab some Dragon Ball figures? I'm not going to do that for this stream, but I have this Goku on my desk from yesterday's stream. This is the new 3.0 Goku SH Figure Arts, I believe. But yeah, check out that live stream. It's a good figure, I would say. What else? Another figure. You know what's funny, guys? I actually was trying to do a live stream as well, reviewing the SH Monsterarts 2000 Godzilla, but it was sold out at the SH Figure Art store in Times Square, New York, and I was like, oh damn. So if they restock, then I'm running down there and I'm getting it. But right now, I can't review it because I don't have it. But if it comes out, or not comes out, if it gets restocked again, then I will get that figure. Where did I get it? I got this figure again at the SH Figure Art store in Times Square, New York. That's where I got this figure from. BO 91202 says, I love your channel. Do you have any Predator figures? Yes, I have the Prey Predator, the Feral Predator, and I have the Alpha Predator. Those are the only two figures that I have. I would like to get more of those, but there's so many, and I don't have the space for it, unfortunately. Do you have any plans on getting the SH Monsterarts Godzilla 2004? 2004. Which one is that one again? Is that Final War? That's Final Wars, right? I think. I'm sorry if I don't remember the exact version. So actually, before I even get into the figure, let's do some size comparisons real quick. So this is him next to the special color edition of the Monsterverse version right here. This is also see-through plastic like this one. So if you were to shine a light on them, you can see that they're see-through. Now, this one I have more issues with for trying to get the light, but you can see in like the dorsal plates and whatnot that it's obviously translucent and whatnot. But yeah, just like this figure, it is translucent. Obviously, this one's more translucent though. What else? And they're about the same height, I would say. And then for the tails, if we're comparing tails, the Burning Godzilla has a longer tail though. But yeah, and then I also want to compare it to this Godzilla over here, which is, I believe, my first SH Monsterarts Godzilla figure in terms of like actual Godzilla. I have a love-hate relationship with this figure. I want to love it, but I actually don't. It's grown on me like with time, but it's just I have so many issues with it, which I've kind of fixed. And I do mean kind of. Biggest issues were anytime I moved the arms. Wow, it's making me look dumb right now. But anytime I moved the arms, the biceps popped off, the elbows popped off, and everything down. So essentially, it's like if one thing popped off, everything did as well. Same thing with the wrist. I couldn't rotate or move the wrists because they'll pop off. It was terrible. And then for this figure, if I try to move the head, it literally pops off immediately. So I've just come to realize that like I really just can't. Okay, are we back? But like I was saying before with this figure, an ad on my own live stream. What the heck? Wait, can you guys see me now? Yo, what's good? Xenoverse in the chat. What's good? Okay. I think it's back now. I think it's back. All right. Back where I was saying with this figure, one of my biggest issues with it is that this is a heat beam version, and it doesn't come with a heat beam. Now, like, I just think that's ridiculous. And when I bought this, I believe it cost around either 100 or 110. It was one of those two. I forgot which one. The tail is really good, though. The tail is super articulate, which I really like. And it's more articulate than the Burning Godzilla. But I feel like, why couldn't he come with a heat ray effect? Like, I don't even care if it's the Monsterverse one or a different one. Or I don't even care if it's accurate or not. It should have came with one. I find that to be ridiculous that he didn't. Actually, let's do another size comparison real quick with Burning Godzilla. I would say this one's slightly bigger. He's definitely wider. His legs are wider. This one has a, I think, slightly wider torso. It's also taller. Yeah, he's definitely a bigger figure than the Burning Godzilla. And then for tails, let's see. Because I know they both got super long tails. Let's see. The Burning Godzilla, what's it called, has the longer tail. So Yeah, homie is an amalgamation of lengths. But what's it called? Do you have a Toto action figure from Jujutsu Kaisen? I do not. I do not. But okay. All right, let's do this. Let's check out the that figure itself. I'm sorry that oh that happened. That happened. The tail popped off. Sorry about that. Do I collect Ben 10? I do not. I do not have any Ben 10 action figures. But okay, so with this figure, I have one major flaw, and that is the shoulders. Now, when I try to push the shoulders up and it's hindering it, it's been like such a pain. And it does move up, but this is me really like pushing it. Like you can see like the pink in my fingernails. But I gotta like rotate it around a lot. And this is me, like this, how do I explain this? The shoulder issue for me is ridiculous because I literally heated up this figure. I used a blow dryer. I softened the plastic. I even used shock oil on the inside joint in the socket, and it still has difficulty moving upward. Like it can move slightly inward, as you guys can see. This shoulder is even worse. Like it's barely possible to get his arms to move up, which I think is unacceptable because again, this figure was 100 and I think 15 or $20. Yeah, like the only way I can really is if I like barely, yeah, it's really not gonna work for me. Like I can get his elbows up or his hands up this far, but rotating it is just an issue. And I don't know why. It's because it obviously could do it, you know? I know it's hard to see, but me trying to do it, it's caused some type of like I don't know, I don't want to say chipping, but like some type of like roughness in the plastic because it just refused to rotate. That's my biggest issue with this figure. I just think that's ridiculous for the price point. I will say though, I love the eyes on the figure. It looks about correct. And the inside of the mouth looks good as well. I wonder if I can get that. You guys can see the detail. Yeah, normally SH Monsters doesn't do good with the eyes and teeth, but I think this looks really good, in my opinion. What else is there? I like the burning dorsal fins or spikes in the back. Again, let's shine a light real quick. That looks sick. But yeah, what you guys think about this? This looks awesome. Now it doesn't continue through the rest of the tail, which I think is accurate, right, guys? Let me know. Movie in a while, so let me know if this is accurate. But the tail is another issue that I have. It's not bad, but it's not as fluid as I thought it would be. Like say what like the butt area is where it connects to the tail. It's excuse me, it's very stiff. And I had to use a blow dryer on this tail. Like it does like move around slightly. Like you can see the different segments connected, but it's more articulated at like the tip of the tail. Maybe that was designed that way, or maybe that's my copy. I don't know. Rotating is also difficult as well, but I'm not gonna lie, I am disappointed in that because the fact that SH Monsterarts, their tails normally are really good and articulated, but at the same time, I really do appreciate that it doesn't pop off that easy. I know this part popped off, but everything else though does not pop off. Like I would rather the tip of the tail pop off than the part that connects it to the body. That was actually my issue when I had the SH Monsterarts 2014 Godzilla, because I actually sold that figure like a day after I got it because the part that connects to the body and tails together would not connect. I'm not even joking. Like I used everything, hot water, hair dryer, oil, like it just would not connect and it kept popping off. So I literally just sold it. But the paint, sculpt, and detail throughout, I think is really sick. Like this looks, in my opinion, this does look like Godzilla. So they get that, I guess you could say they achieved the look that they were going for. Oh, I didn't even check out Godzilla's toes. And for Godzilla's toes, they're very glossy and yellow. It's like an egg yellow color. But yeah, that's your boy burning Godzilla. I can check out Articulation in just a second. Give me 1 second. All right, what you guys saying in the chat? I see Daddy Xenoverse is going crazy in the chat. That's everyone's favorite. Bro, I swear to God, every time this user comes into the stream, I've answered this question like 1,000 times. he's asked if it's worth it to get the new Marvel Legends Juggernaut if he already has the 2-pack version. I said it before, I'll say it again. That's up to you, man. I personally like it. If you want a bigger Juggernaut, that's up to you. Yeah. And wait, what's going on? Is Kalki's a good place to buy Haya figures? I would say so. I've seen a lot of people buy it. I don't see why not. Do I have any Dragon Ball Dynamo figures? Yes, I do. I do. I have the mini Goku and Vegeta. I have adult Goku and Vegeta, and I think that's it actually for the Dynamo line. But how are we feeling about the Monsterarts burning Godzilla, guys? How do we feel about that? Let me move this guy to the side. Oh yeah, I gotta check out the articulation. So keep in mind, guys, my copy is more stiff in some areas compared to other people's copies. So, there we go. Okay. So again, it might vary with other people, but let's check it out. LG says, "What is a good place to buy My Hero Academia figures for but cheap?" I mean, I would say the best time to buy them would have been when McFarlane made them. I know SHF is making them now, but there's really not anywhere that's gonna you're gonna get it like super cheap. You might get it like a few dollars off compared to retail, but yeah, I would say learn the retail price and then from there ask yourself how much are you willing to spend for it. Because let's say a figure costs, let's say $80. Like, are you willing to spend 70 for it or even 75? Like, that's up to you. I would say if you can find anywhere to sell it that sells it for retail, get it there. Because now most places sell things for like above retail, which is ridiculous. But I would say Amazon, because Amazon does have sales, but I don't know. I wish I could help you with this one, but I apologize. Whew, I am out of breath right now. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. Luke Collector says, "Yo, my teacher's making us write an essay last week of the semester." Damn. Damn, I remember those days. Now you guys have it good now. Now you guys have Chat GBT and AI to help with your essays. Do I have West Place says, "Do I have Haya Ghidorah?" I have the Monsterverse Haya Ghidorah. I have that one. All right, let's check out the articulation with this guy. So with the tail, rotates all the way around, as you guys can see. Oh, same thing with this as well. Now this is where it gets a little bit stiff with the figure or the tail. This part, this is where it gets like really stiff. Like rotating or bending this is like impossible. And good luck with this version or this side right here. What else was there? What else? Let's check out the head articulation or the neck. So he looks up that much. He looks down this much. Obviously, he twists and rotates. I don't know if you can do it all the way around. You probably could, low-key. Obviously, the mouth opens up. I think it's really nice. There we go. Shoulders, I talked about it before. My shoulders, the shoulders could move and rotate around, but for some reason, mine is just, like, it just doesn't want to move no matter what I do. The elbows and biceps, the bicep swivels, the elbow bends. Same thing with the hands, rotates. So that's pretty good. Now for the upper body, it can move up that much and bend that much. So not too much range of motion. The waist, I guess you can say this waist section allows you to rotate. And this upper body section does rotate too, but ever so slightly. It's really stiff. The legs, funny enough, are articulated like really well. It's crazy how these legs can move better than the actual shoulders of the figure. Like, I don't know why or how, but that's just how it is for my copy. The knees bend like that. The feet have great rotation and bend. And that is our homie burning Godzilla. What's it called? Again, I like the figure. I'm not happy with it, or I'm not as happy as I thought I would be. I just wish that it was, I guess, I don't want to say better, but I just wish that the shoulders weren't so, I guess, stiff. What else is there? The tail, it's fine as long as it doesn't pop off. I'm cool with that. But I just really find it disappointing that the shoulders don't move up as high as I would like. And I just find that to be ridiculous for the price point of, I think, 110, 120, around that price range. I'm happy to have it. I like it a lot, but I'm just not too happy, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. Like, for example, I'm happy with this guy right here. This is one of my favorite Godzilla figures. But I think it's because he's more smooth. But I'm hoping when I hopefully get the 2000s Godzilla that he will be better, because everyone is talking about the articulation is crazy, it's smooth, it's this and that. I hope you guys are telling the truth, because if I get that figure, bro, and it's cheeks, your time has come. That's all I'm gonna say. I will find all of you. No, I'm just joking. Whew. Damn, I don't feel good. I'm sorry. You know what? I'll stay on for another 10 more minutes. I think I'm gonna give this figure, especially again, this is my copy that I'm talking about. I can't talk for everyone's copy. I'm gonna say, because the paint is nice, accessory is nice, it looks like Burning Godzilla. What's it called? I love how the teeth are painted, accessory, like everything. I would say I will give it a 3 out of 5. I do everything out of 5. I'll give it 3 out of 5. If the shoulders were able to work, like actually function, then this would have been like an easy 4 out of 5 for me. Yeah, that's just me though. But I'm very happy to have this figure though. This is an SH Monsterarts that I did want, and I'm glad to finally pick it up. And I'm hoping that the Millennium Godzilla is better. Whew, I'm out of breath. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let me see the comments. Cyber Kaiju says, can we see Burning Godzilla against other Kaiju in your collection? Okay, bet. I got you. I'll do some comparisons. Oh, Patrick, what's your comment? He says... Now, he says, now with this one in your collection, how would you rank all the SH Monsterarts you have? Okay. All right, I have the 3 with me right now. And I have Mecha Godzilla. I have 54 Godzilla. I have... and I have the King Ghidorah one. I believe that's all my SH Monsterarts. I would say I would rank the 54 Godzilla number 1. Sorry. I would rank this Godzilla right here number 2. I would rate my King Ghidorah number 3. Burning Godzilla number 4. And then this what's it, Godzilla Mothra Ghidorah, yeah, Godzilla Mothra Ghidorah figure. I'll say that's last because I have the most issues with that one. Oh wait, I am missing another one. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Wait. Let me double check. Yes. Okay. We're gonna redo this list. My fault. We're gonna redo this list. Let me get all my SH Monsters now that I'm up. The only one I'm not gonna get out my shelf because it's in the back is my King Ghidorah, but I'll get the others. Okay, I apologize. What's we got all the Godzillas right here, all the overpriced Godzillas. Okay, let's make room for these figures. So, coming in last place. Okay. There we go. Coming in last place is going to be this Godzilla right here. After him, I'm going to put Burning Godzilla at number 4. Let's move him to the side. Or I guess I can say number 2. Number 2. Who else would I put? I'm going to put the Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong there. I think, yeah, that one. He'll be number 3 or whatever. Next up will be the translucent Godzilla, the special color one. I do like this one a lot. Number 2 would be the Monsterverse Mecha Godzilla, which I actually just fixed recently. The shoulders and elbows were really stiff, and I put a little bit of shock oil, and now they're like super smooth, and I'm really happy about that. And then number 1 is going to be the GOAT himself, the original Godzilla 1954. Now this is strictly talking about SH Monsterarts Godzillas. Like, and I do count Mecha Godzilla as a Godzilla. If we're including my King Ghidorah, Ghidorah's probably number 3. I would say he's 3, Mechagodzilla number 2, and then the OG Godzilla number 1, in my opinion. Let's put this guy in the back. He's pretty tall. I do like the new one they did with all the accessories and whatnot for Mechagodzilla, but I'm not gonna buy that one. That one, it's alright. Like, it's good, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna buy that one. I have thought about getting the 54 Godzilla, the poster version with all the accessories, like the plane, the heat beam. But yeah, I thought about getting that one because I like the accessories with it, and this body mode is just amazing. So yeah, but yeah, all these figures unfortunately are just super duper expensive. But I'm hoping if the Millennium Godzilla, if it restocks at the SHF store, that I can get it. Let's hope. But I'm really nervous because it seems like with a lot of my SH Monsterarts, I have a lot of issues with it, and funny enough, it's always the same issue. It's either the tail popping off, or just joints popping off, or the shoulder articulation. I don't know if you guys have that same issue with your SH Monsterarts, but that's what I have with all my SH Monsterarts. But hopefully the Millennium Godzilla isn't that bad. But everyone, it seems like every review that I watch, everyone loves it. It seems like this figure is like, or that figure is cinema. So I'm gonna take everyone's word and say that it's worth it. Whew, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm very out of breath. For those who missed it when I said, what's it called? This is not gonna be a typical live stream where it's like about an hour long. I will be cutting it short because I don't feel good today. But yeah, I'm gonna be here for another 5 or 10 minutes, and yeah. So I believe it was Cyber Kaiju that talked about, what's it called? That wanted me to compare Burning Godzilla with other. So I'm gonna do that now. Just give me 1 second. Let me put these guys away. Give me 1 second, guys. We're gonna compare him to other figures. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just put these figures away, and then we will compare them to more. Who am I gonna compare it to? You know what? I'm gonna take these guys. Alright. We're gonna start off with these 3 first. And then I'm gonna compare it to 3 more figures. Actually, I'm lying. These 4. Whew. Bro, I'm getting beat up right now, bro. I hope these the chest issues or chest problems I'm having aren't anything bad. Let's hope, guys. Alright, first up, we're gonna compare him to the Hiya Toys Skull Crawler, or Skull Devil, whatever it was called. But yeah, I think, would you guys say this is an accurate scale? And then actually let's compare the tails, since this is majority like tail. Let's see. Who has the longer tail? I think if we're gonna do feet to feet, they're about even. I don't know if you guys can see it. Well, I'll say Godzilla's just a smidge more, but if they're about the same, like feet to feet, then they're about the same. I like the paint on the Skull Crawler. This has got to be one of Hiya's. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm really out of breath. This has got to be one of Hiya's best painted figures. This looks just great. Speaking of Hiya, we have Burning Godzilla, and then we have the GOAT Shimu herself. This is gonna be in my top 10 figures of the year. For sure. This might be number one. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This might be number one. Why is my screen looking crazy? There we go. So Godzilla is taller, but bigger. It's easily Shimu. Now, even with the tail, now Godzilla's tail is technically longer because it starts, you know, at like I guess the base of his butt. But Shimu's is longer, but all right, let me show you what I mean. So like because her tail is like starts here, it is longer because of how big the body is. But if we're just talking tail for tail, this is the longer tail. So we got fire and ice right here. Who do you guys think will win this fight? I think Shimu's putting in that work. What do you guys think? And speaking of Shimu, we got her boy Scar King right here. I like this Scar King figure. Yeah, it has similar paint, I would say, or similar like colors, but this is the two next to each other. We all know Scar King would get obliterated. And then we have the NECA Godzilla from, I think this is the one where he fought Space Godzilla. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the same body? Not obviously not the same body mold, but is this the same look? This looks like the same look. I'm pretty sure. Right, guys? This looks like the same body mold. Or not body mold, but the same, like, costume. Is it? What do you guys, you guys know? Let me know. Canadian Syrup Goji says, do I have the Evolved Godzilla from SH Monsterarts or Haya? I do not have either of those figures. I probably would try to get the higher one. There's other stuff that I want to get. Which actually, there's a figure that I am getting for Christmas that I am unbelievably excited for. You guys have no clue. This figure, wait, give me a second. Oh my god, my chest is hurting. I'm sorry, guys. The figure that I'm talking about, I'm so excited for this figure. This might be the only figure besides my Toy Biz, not Juggernaut, my Toy Biz Sentinel that can possibly dethrone Juggernaut as my favorite figure in my collection. I'm not even going to say what it is, but when it arrives, all I'm saying is this might be the one. That's all I'm going to say. Whew. Let's see. Do I watch One Piece? Time to time. I'm not a frequent watcher of the One Piece. Yeah, so we got these figures right here. Give us a clue on what the figure is. Okay, it is a Dragon Ball figure. That's the only thing I'm going to tell you. All I'm going to say is, if this figure is as good as everyone says it is, this is the closest figure that can probably dethrone Juggernaut's streak of being my favorite figure of all time. That's how like excited I am. You have no idea. Like, bro, you don't understand. You guys have no idea how excited I am for that figure. Whew. All right. I'm gonna put this stuff away. Give me 1 second, guys. And before I go, there's one more I want to compare it to. There is one more character I would like to compare this figure to, and that is going to be the SH Figuarts and SH Monsterarts. SH Monsterarts and Haya Toys Kong figure. Now, obviously, this isn't the modern day equivalence of the two, but yeah, man, we be Konging out here. Bro, this Kong is built like my dog. Yo, I love that Kong figure. Shout out to Sophia for getting me that figure. Yeah. What's it called? Zillosaurus says, Yes, it was revealed that the 1994 Godzilla suit is the same as the Burning Godzilla, but the difference is that it's the colors. Okay, because I knew it looked similar. I wasn't crazy. Uh, let's see. Patrick says, "Wait, is it the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta?" It's not. Which I will be getting as well. Not for Christmas, but I will be getting that figure uh when I could. Jar Jar says, "Watch it break when he gets it." I'm not even joking. If the figure comes and it breaks, I don't even know what I'll do. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't even know what I'll do. That might be my 13th reason why. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But yeah, man, we got Bong and Bong together versus Burning Godzilla. What you guys know about the Burning Godzilla? Bro, my chest hurts. Oh my god. I hope I don't have to go to the doctor, man. I hope I don't gotta go to the doctor. That will suck. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Let's wrap up this stream. I'm sorry, everyone, for the lag earlier in the stream. Again, I just don't know why it'd be lagging, but it did. But luckily, it got better throughout the stream, and we got to check out Burning Godzilla. So funny enough, this is a Christmas present for myself, but yeah, we got more stuff that we're gonna be unboxing. Like I said in the few days ago when I started the Chasing the Presents tour, we're gonna be unboxing figures that are like from the past, the present. I got 4 figures that I'm gonna unbox next live stream. That are really old, or not really old. They're not that old, but they're old. I believe these figures came out in 2015 or maybe 2016, one of those two. So we're gonna be unboxing those 4. There are 4 figures that I never thought I was going to unbox, but I decided, you know what? Let's do it for the stream because we are Chasing the Presents tour. We are doing the Chasing the Presents tour. But what's it called? I think you guys will like the 4 figures that I'm going to be unboxing next time. Damn, bro, I'm not gonna lie, my stomach and chest hurts. But yeah, guys, what's it called? We're gonna be checking out not checking out. We're gonna be wrapping up the stream. Again, I'm very sorry for all the lag. Yeah, I'm very sorry for that. I hope tomorrow I feel better because um my chest. I'm pretty sure it's just asthma due to the change of weather. It happens, but yeah, guys. I appreciate you all. What's it called? Thank you for sticking with me during the extreme lag. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yo, is that my guy Dallas Orr in the chat? What the hell? Yo, shout out to the GOAT Dallas Orr. But yeah, guys. Subscribe if you're ready. Like the live stream if you haven't already. Top right corner, or hit the 3 dots. Oh my god. Whew, I'm going through it right now. Yeah, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. We are almost done with the Chasing the Presents tour. I hope everyone gets the presents they want for Christmas. Sorry for the lag again. And I will see you guys tomorrow.